Welcome back, Bills Mafia. The Buffalo Bills just closed out the preseason with a dominant win over the Buccaneers, and there's a lot to unpack. This wasn't just another preseason game, it was a statement about the depth and heart of this team. Today, we're breaking down the top 3 takeaways. A quarterback who seized his moment, an offense firing on all cylinders, and the wave of momentum heading into the regular season. From the energy in the stadium to the swagger on the field, you can feel something special brewing in Buffalo. So grab your coffee and get ready. We're diving into what this win really means for the Bills. Let's get into it. Let's start with the headline, Shane Buechele's breakout performance. This was the kind of night every young quarterback dreams about, and Buechele made the most of his opportunity under the bright lights. All eyes were on him as he took the field, and he didn't disappoint. Given a full game to prove himself, Buechele played with poise and confidence, commanding the huddle like a seasoned veteran. He was vocal, decisive, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy. Every snap, every call, he looked in total control, setting the tone for the offense. He went 25 for 30, racked up 278 yards, and threw a beautiful touchdown, numbers that only tell part of the story. The stat line is impressive, but it's the way he got there that really stood out. He was efficient, accurate, and made every throw count, keeping the chains moving and the defense on its heels. What stood out was his control of the offense and his ability to handle pressure, both in the pocket and on the move. Even when the pocket collapsed, Buechele kept his eyes downfield, never panicking, always looking for the next play. His composure was remarkable for a player with so little NFL experience. Buechele's journey back from injury made this performance even more impressive. He looked hungry, mobile, and in total command. After months of rehab and uncertainty, he returned to the field with a chip on his shoulder, determined to prove he belonged. His mobility was a weapon, and he wasn't afraid to use it. He extended drives with his legs, picking up key first downs and keeping the defense guessing. On several occasions when the play broke down, Buechele took off, showing off his athleticism and football instincts. Those extra yards kept the offense alive and demoralized the defense. The offense responded to his leadership. The line protected, receivers got open, and the rhythm was undeniable. It was clear that Buechele's confidence was contagious. Everyone around him elevated their game, and the chemistry was obvious on every drive. His touchdown pass was a perfect read and throw, one that showcased anticipation, arm strength, and clutch decision-making. He recognized the coverage, trusted his receiver, and delivered a strike that only his guy could catch. It was a textbook play that will be on his highlight reel for years. This wasn't just a fill-in job. Buechele elevated everyone around him. His energy was infectious, and you could see the belief growing on the sideline with every successful drive. He played like a leader, not just a backup. He managed the clock, made smart decisions, and showed a football IQ beyond his experience. Whether it was adjusting protections, changing plays at the line, or simply keeping the offense calm in high-pressure moments, Buechele looked like he'd been here before. Consistency was the theme. Drive after drive, he made the right reads and throws. There were no wasted plays, no panic throws, just a steady hand guiding the offense down the field. That kind of reliability is rare in a young quarterback. The coaching staff put him in a position to succeed, but Buechele executed nearly flawlessly. He took the game plan and ran with it, showing he could be trusted with more responsibility in the future. His pocket presence and calm under pressure spread confidence throughout the offense. When your quarterback stands tall and unfazed, it lifts the entire team. That's exactly what Buechele did. He set the tone for everyone, completing over 83% of his passes while pushing the ball downfield. That's elite. He wasn't just taking the easy throws. He was aggressive, attacking every level of the defense and making it look easy. He wasn't just dinking and dunking. He was dissecting the defense. Reading coverages, anticipating blitzes, and making throws into tight windows, Buechele showed the kind of mental sharpness that separates starters from backups. This game was Buechele's announcement to the league, he belongs. He played with a chip on his shoulder, determined to prove that he's more than just a name on the depth chart. After fighting back from injury, he seized his moment and gave Bills Mafia a performance to remember. The crowd could feel his determination, and his teammates rallied around him, making it a night to remember for everyone involved. It's the kind of underdog story that makes football great. When a player overcomes adversity and rises to the occasion, it reminds us why we love the game. Buechele's journey is just beginning, but this chapter was unforgettable. Whether he's QB3 or more, Buechele proved he's NFL caliber. He's shown he can step in and deliver no matter the situation, and that's invaluable for any team with championship hopes. His performance clarified the quarterback depth chart and showed Buffalo's future is bright. With Buechele in the mix, the Bills have options, and that's a luxury few teams enjoy. For one night, he was the star, and he earned every second. The stadium lights shone a little brighter and the cheers were a little louder, all because of his performance. The Bills now know they have real depth at quarterback. That kind of security is rare in the NFL, and it could make all the difference as the season unfolds. That's a huge asset for a team with championship aspirations. With Buechele's emergence, the Bills have another reason to believe this could be their year. Now let's talk about the offense as a whole. This was a unit that came out with energy, focus, and a clear sense of purpose. From the very first snap, you could see the confidence in the way they lined up and executed. Every player seemed locked in, ready to contribute, and the chemistry was obvious. With Buechele at the helm, the Bills scored on 5 of 8 possessions, elite efficiency. That kind of production is rare, especially in a preseason setting where rotations and substitutions are constant. Buechele's command of the offense was evident, and he made quick, smart decisions that kept the chains moving. This wasn't just about big plays. It was about sustained, methodical drives that wore down the Buccaneers' defense. The Bills strung together long possessions, mixing up their tempo and keeping Tampa Bay's defenders on the field for extended stretches. By the second half, you could see the Bucs' defense starting to tire, struggling to keep up with Buffalo's relentless pace. The run-pass balance kept Tampa Bay guessing, and the offensive line provided a clean pocket all night. Whether it was a quick slant, a deep shot, or a well-timed run, the Bills' offense kept the defense off balance. The line's ability to protect the quarterback and open up running lanes was a huge factor in the team's success. Young receivers made tough catches, running backs found lanes, and everyone contributed. It wasn't just the starters making plays, depth players stepped up and made their presence felt. The offense looked cohesive with crisp routes and decisive running. The system in Buffalo is clearly working. Plug-and-play depth, smart coaching, and a competitive culture. The coaching staff deserves credit for preparing everyone to step in and perform no matter their spot on the depth chart. This is a team that believes in its process and trusts every player to do their job. The offense's consistency built confidence across the team, letting the defense rest and adjust. Sustained drives meant the defense could catch their breath, regroup, and come back onto the field fresh and ready to attack. That kind of complementary football is what separates good teams from great ones. Play calling was creative and aggressive, attacking weaknesses and using motion to create mismatches. The Bills coaches weren't afraid to dig deep into the playbook, dialing up misdirection, play action, and pre-snap movement to keep the defense guessing. It was a masterclass in offensive design. Third down efficiency stood out, with the Bills converting in key moments to keep drives alive. They didn't just move the ball, they finished drives, showing poise and execution when it mattered most. That's the mark of a well-coached, disciplined offense. This performance gave coaches valuable tape and helped clarify roster decisions. Every snap was a chance for players to prove themselves, and many took full advantage, making the coaches' jobs both easier and harder when it comes to final cuts. The versatility was impressive. Passes to every area of the field, runs inside and out, and multiple players stepping up. The offense showed it can attack in a variety of ways, making it tough for any defense to key in on just one aspect. Even in preseason, this kind of offensive outburst sends a message. The Bills aren't just about their stars, they have real depth. When backups and young players can step in and keep the offense humming, it's a sign of a healthy, well-built roster. The competitive environment is raising everyone's level, and it showed on the field. Every rep in practice, every snap in the game, is pushing this group to be better. That internal competition is what drives championship teams. The offensive line deserves credit for giving Buechele time and setting the tone physically. They were the unsung heroes, winning battles in the trenches and allowing the offense to operate at a high level. This was a blueprint for success. Control the line, protect the ball, execute on third down, and finish drives. If the Bills can replicate this formula, they'll be a tough out for any opponent. The Bills' offense checked every box. From execution to effort, from creativity to discipline, this was a complete performance. Depth at skill positions was on full display. Receivers, tight ends, and backs all made plays. The ability to spread the ball around and get everyone involved is a huge asset, especially over a long season. This game proved Buffalo is built to handle the grind of a long season. The preparation, the depth, and the attention to detail all point to a team that's ready for whatever challenges lie ahead. The scoreboard showed dominance, but the process was even more impressive. It's not just about the points, it's about how they got there, and the way they imposed their will on the game. The Bills' offense looks ready for anything. If this performance is any indication, Buffalo fans have a lot to be excited about this season. Finally, let's zoom out. This win gives the Bills massive momentum heading into Week 1. The energy in the stadium was electric, and you could feel the excitement in the air. Fans were on their feet, cheering loudly, and the players fed off that energy. This kind of atmosphere is what makes football so special. It's not just about the game, it's about the community, the shared experience, and the collective hope for a successful season. Confidence and morale are sky high, and that matters as much as talent. When a team believes in itself, it can achieve great things. The players are not just teammates, they are a family. They support each other, push each other to be better, and celebrate each other's successes. This camaraderie is a key ingredient in building a winning team. Winning in preseason validates the hard work of camp and builds trust in the coach's plan. Every drill, every practice session, every meeting has led to this moment. The players have bought into the system, and the results are showing on the field. This trust between players and coaches is crucial for long-term success. This wasn't just a win, it was a complete team effort. Offense, defense, and special teams all contributed. Each unit played its part, and the synergy was evident. The offense moved the ball efficiently, the defense made crucial stops, and special teams executed flawlessly. This balanced performance is a testament to the team's preparation and versatility. That unity and shared success create a powerful sense of purpose. When everyone is working towards a common goal, the results can be extraordinary. The players understand that their individual efforts contribute to the team's overall success. This collective mindset is what will drive them forward throughout the season. Instead of doubt, the Bills have proof they can dominate when they execute. This confidence is not just based on hope, it's based on evidence. The players have seen what they are capable of, and they know that if they stick to the game plan, they can achieve great things. This belief is a powerful motivator. The energy is contagious, from the locker room to the front office to Bills Mafia. Everyone is on the same page, and the excitement is palpable. The fans, known as Bills Mafia, are some of the most passionate in the league. Their unwavering support provides an extra boost to the players, creating a home field advantage that is hard to match. The tone is set, the standard is established, and the expectation is clear. Play Bills football every week. Coach Sean McDermott has instilled a culture of excellence and accountability. The players know what is expected of them, and they are ready to meet those expectations. This clarity of purpose will guide them as they navigate the challenges of the season. For young players and roster hopefuls, this game was a huge confidence boost. They know they belong. The rookies and new additions to the team have shown that they can compete at this level. This validation is crucial for their development and integration into the team. The veterans have embraced their roles as mentors, helping the younger players adjust and thrive. The win also helps wash away any lingering camp negativity and focuses everyone on the season ahead. Training camp can be grueling, and doubts can creep in, but a strong performance in the preseason finale can erase those doubts and replace them with optimism. The players can now shift their focus to the regular season with a renewed sense of purpose. Leadership will harness this momentum, pushing the team to work even harder and avoid complacency. Coach McDermott and his staff know that success in the preseason is just the beginning. They will continue to push the players to improve and stay focused. Complacency is the enemy of progress, and this team is determined to keep moving forward. The coaching staff has the team healthy, confident, and in rhythm, exactly where you want to be before Week 1. Injuries can derail a season, but the Bills have managed to stay healthy through the preseason. The players are in peak physical condition, and their confidence is at an all-time high. This combination of health and confidence is a recipe for success. This performance provided clarity on roster spots and roles, letting everyone focus on game planning. The coaches now have a clear understanding of who will be playing where and what each player's role will be. This clarity allows the team to focus on game planning and strategy, rather than worrying about roster decisions. The Bills look like a team ready to hit the ground running and make a real championship push. The pieces are in place and the team is firing on all cylinders. The players are motivated, the coaches are prepared, and the fans are ready to support their team. This is a team with its sights set on a championship, and they are ready to make that push. This wasn't an accident. It's the result of strong culture, coaching, and player development. The success of the Bills is not a fluke. It is the result of years of hard work, smart decisions, and a commitment to excellence. The culture that has been built within the organization is one of accountability, teamwork, and relentless pursuit of success. When the Bills take the field for Week 1, they'll expect to win, and that belief is powerful. The mindset of the team has shifted from hoping to win to expecting to win. This belief in their abilities and their preparation is a powerful tool. It gives the players the confidence to perform at their best and the resilience to overcome challenges. The preseason mission is accomplished: evaluate talent, stay healthy, and build momentum. The goals of the preseason have been met. The coaches have evaluated the talent on the roster, the team has stayed healthy, and the momentum is building. This sets the stage for a successful regular season. The roster is confident, the fan base is fired up, and the standard is set. The players believe in themselves, the fans are ready to support their team, and the standard of excellence has been established. This combination creates a powerful force that will drive the team forward. The victory over Tampa Bay was the perfect final chapter to the preseason. It was a statement win that showcased the team's potential. The players executed the game plan to perfection, and the result was a convincing victory. This win provides a strong foundation to build on as the team heads into the regular season. Now, the real story begins. The Bills are ready. Let's go. The preseason is over, and the regular season is about to begin. The team is prepared, the fans are excited, and the journey to a championship starts now. Let's go, Buffalo! That's a wrap on our preseason breakdown. From Buechele's breakout to the offense's efficiency and the team's momentum, there's a lot to be excited about in Buffalo. This was more than an exhibition. It was a statement and the perfect springboard into a season of high expectations. If you enjoyed the video, hit like and subscribe for more Bills analysis all season long. Let me know in the comments. What are you most excited about for the regular season? Thanks for watching, and as always, go Bills!